already knew everybody I wanted to work with. So that's how this whole thing started, man. And then, now we're sitting at this fight we got Saturday. I mean, we got potentially 2 or 3 guys on this card that I think that will end up in the UFC at some point.
That's what's
Do you have any of us players, because I know when we get done, it's hard for us to transition. Do you have any of us like coming in like, hey, I want to start here with you. I want to get into this MMA boxing world. Is there any that you can think of right now, like off the top of your head?
Yeah, I mean, I had we had who I thought would have been a world champion one day is Chris McCain.
Oh yeah, I played with Chris.
Oh, you played with Chris?
Yeah, we did.
So
Yeah.
I had Chris. This kid will tell you about Chris. Same thing. I saw him on social media one day. He was hitting the mitts in North Carolina, where he was. And I reached out and I said, dude, you can fight. You ever thought about, fighting or whatnot? He said, yeah, whatever. And this before I launched my Lights Out Extreme Fight.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I'm just giving you a heads up, man. I'm launching my own organization, and just giving you a heads up. If you ever want to fight, call me. And so I didn't hear from Chris for like 6 months, almost, or close 4 or 6 months. And out the blue, he calls me out the blue, said, yo, what's up? I said, who's this? He says, Chris. I was like, Chris who? McCain.
Yep.
I said, okay, what's up, bro? How you been? He said, man, I just landed in L.A. Where do I go?
Been traded, ready to go.
I said, what? I said, hold on, I said, what you mean?
That's how it goes.
That's all he said. I didn't talk to him for like several months. He said, where do I go? I said, what do you mean? He said, I want to fight. Just like that. So I got him hooked up with Antonio McKee, AJ McKee, just fighting for the PFL in there. And I got it because that's where I was training at, down in Long Beach.
Yeah.
So I said, give me 20 minutes. So I got him hooked up in a fight camp. I got him a place, down there so he can train or whatever. And he had like 3 or 4 amateurs. He was undefeated. And so he ended up happy. He got a family now. He's happy, and he kind of moved on. But I thought that Chris would have been the first one who would have been a world champion. Wow. And I didn't know him prior, but so I was asking a lot of people. I went to Jarvis Landry's charity softball event out in Cleveland. And so I said, yeah, Chris McCain fighting for us now. And that like 3 or 4 dudes on this bus was playing with Chris. They said, yep, he the one.
He the one,
Ultimate crash out.
Ultimate.
Yeah.
Ready to go.
At
Any
I'm talking
moment.
trying to fight any and everybody.
Right.
Okay.
Like, we went to Disneyland, bro, and some people in front
No,
of us.
not Disney.
The nicest place in the world.
Right at Disneyland.
You gotta be next level to Chris mad at
Chris killed me
Disneyland.
later.
Who gets mad at Disneyland?
Couples night, we go to Disneyland. We chilling with our girls. We having a great time. Some dude comes in line. He got people in front of him, so he just comes, walks, and gets in line with the other people. Like, oh, my bad. Chris like, nah, what you mean, my bad? I'm like, Chris. Me and Denzel looking at each other like, nah, he not finna start, is he? He like, nah, what you mean? You gotta go to the back of the line. Like, we've been sitting here waiting, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, Chris, bro, chill, it's good. He got people. Nah, he ain't got no people right here. I'm like, he's tripping. I'm like,
Disney?
We finna go here right now?
Finna fight
Chris,
Mickey
let it-
Mouse?
So me and Denzel trying to calm him down. He's immediately on 10, bro. Like, ready to crash out immediately. We had to calm him down. But he's crashing out at practice. I think he got cut from a team. For
Yeah,
crashing
so
out.
he would I mean, I like that. You know what I'm saying?
Me
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you gotta have a,
You need that.
It's,
At Disneyland is crazy.
it's it was like I got to be on both sides of the fence. You know what I mean? Like you like that being a former player. Like we got a different thing with us in general, and that's why I always believe that there should be more former guys that transition to combat sports and fight for us. But Chris, I thought would have been the one. And we're sitting on the bus with Jarvis Landry and all the boys, and 3 of his teammates from like different teams. One from the Dolphins, one from the Colts, one from everybody at the same time. Like, yep. He the one.
Sign him up.
Sign him up. and so we thought, but again, I think that what's happening now is like, when it comes to MMA, like UFC's been around for 30 years, right? I think 30 years. So they were the pioneers to kind of break into space because it was times that UFC wasn't accepted, MMA wasn't accepted. Where, I mean, people don't know that MMA just got legal in 2015 in New York.
Wow.
So that's
No, I
how
didn't
new
know
the
that.
sport is. But I have a different vision in this space where, I come from, the tech, being able to understand tech, being able to understand the fight stuff, being also having an opportunity to play in the NFL, bro, because they got the biggest production. Nobody does it like the NFL. Nobody.
That red zone and all that different stuff.
Bro, red zone. You
first
coming out on
take,
Sunday Night Football Monday. We can't even you can't even explain to people what it's like playing on Sunday Night Football, Monday Night Football.